19.3 in the books for me. I'm going to share some tips with you. So also going to go over some standards real quick. So first of all, lunges, step-ups, alternate legs every rep, every time. All right, I goofed that up this morning explaining it. You're alternating legs. Okay, on the lunges, right, if we're going overhead, if we're going RX, make sure you alternate your arms every 25 feet, right? It's just going to help you save your arms and it'll be good. The other thing that's going to help you is know your step count, right? It took me 7 and a bit, so I just rounded it up to 8. I much rather like to take 8 regular steps than 7 kind of spaced out a little bit more. So figure it out in your head, that way you can count down as you start to fatigue, right? And then like I did these pretty much non-stop. Other people, you might want to take a little reset in between, but keep it short because you're able to push through it. The other thing, step-ups. First of all, you got to face the box, right? We had some questions about the corner. I was like, yeah, I don't see why not. Well, CrossFit said why not. You have to face the box, right? So no corner stuff. The other thing, much easier, just to hold it on your shoulder. So bring it up here, stabilize it. You might have a better shoulder. My right shoulder was a little bit more stable than my left. So I held it up there the whole time, did 50 reps unbroken. Relative to the stuff we've been doing, it's pretty easy. So at that point, I was feeling pretty good about myself, right? I had about 4 minutes left, and then the handstand push-ups came, right? And this is a known weakness for me. So I went RX, but know your pace, right? We did Esperanza a few weeks ago, so I knew it took me about 3 minutes to get 20 in after that workout. I was a little bit more fatigued here, so I couldn't get as many. I got 8 in today. And the last one, I misjudged. I was trying to get 10, so I went a little early. Missed that one, missed the second one, so I came up a little short of what I wanted. But moral of the story is know your work, know your rest with that. The scaled handstand push-ups are going to be very doable for a lot of you folks, right? If you can get like 1, or you can at least do a negative on an even platform, you'll be surprised how good you're going to be at this. We had some people going earlier like, oh wow, this is easy. So the scale is going to be a good option. Also, I didn't put up here handstand walks because it's all about me and I didn't get there. But for those of us, when you get to the handstand walks, right, again, you understand you're going to be under some fatigue. So you really got to steady yourself, right? You're going to have to gauge how much you're going to push and then just chase it out, right? You're going to be up against the clock, but you got to make sure that you stay composed and that you're not just going to be fatigued and falling over yourself. At least get that 5 feet every time you go up, if not more. And that would be my best advice for you guys. Those with the bear crawl, you're just going to suck it up at that point, right? It's a pretty terrible movement when you're fatigued. So just keep your butt up, keep your knees high, and just move how you can. Also wanted to make a huge shout out to coach, programmer, owner, Rob Maloney, for the program that he's put together over the last year. None of this stuff is foreign to us. We've practiced all this stuff, not once, not twice, but in blocks. So what I'll say is the overhead stuff, easy, right? We're used to walking around this gym 100 times, right? Lunges, we do them in workouts all the time. Box step-ups, we've gone through cycles of this. This was a joke, right? I did 50 unbroken. Dirk did 50 unbroken. It was easy to do because of our preparation. We've also done a ton of strict handstand push-ups. I would bet more than most gyms out there. So thank you, Rob. Without you and your program, this would have been a complete disaster for me, and I know my result wouldn't have been half as good.